Amazing Grace is another person's past with Toy Story. Yay!
Amazing Grace is
Another person's past with Toy Story.
Yay! Amazing Grace is
Another person's past with Toy Story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Yeah, baby! Okay. So for today, I'm here to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's Fast Food Toy Story for today. And for today, okay, boy have I got a toy for you. I seem to have lost my chain of thought there. Anyway, our toy for today is none other than Snoopy. Look at this. It looks a little antiquated because it really is. This is sort of a vintage Snoopy from the looks of it. This is like probably the 70s Snoopy. You know, we've seen Snoopy as looking the same thing, but seem to metamorphose very subtly. There is a subtle metamorphosis that is going on with Snoopy. Although the same colors are the same, it's black and white still, but the way his face seems to have morphed or metamorphosed into the modern day Snoopy. Can be very evident when you take a look at those earlier versions of Snoopy from the 50s and then the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, 90s, and until the present. Well, there is inevitably a change that goes on with as far as Snoopy's looks are concerned. Okay, so this is a PEZ dispenser. This is supposed to be white, but it's a little bit off-white. Don't you think? It's a little bit ecru or whatever color it's not exactly white because of the time elements and all the things that seem to have indicated the antiquity of this particular PEZ dispenser. I'm just not sure as to when this was actually released, but I'm very glad that I have this vintage looking Snoopy for a PEZ dispenser. Okay. But the PEZ logo is still very apparent here. As you can see, the logo of PEZ, which is basically made up of different bricks of those PEZ candies to come up with the PEZ word or the PEZ logo. Okay, and as we all know, this PEZ was actually derived from the German word peppermints. They seem to have gotten all the letters from the German word peppermints. They got the first letter and the middle letter and the last letter, which happens to be letter Z, because the Germans would spell their peppermints with a Z at the end. Okay, so that's how they got the word PEZ for the now famous PEZ candies, as well as the very famous PEZ dispensers. And just like the other PEZ dispensers, these also look like lighters, because originally the PEZ candies were intended to be some sort of an alternative or some sort of candy that will actually pacify your cravings for smoking. And what better way to actually do that than to have a lighter looking dispenser that instead of dispensing the light to light up your cigarette, it will actually dispense this peppermint candy, which are very efficacious as far as the smokers are concerned in actually alleviating their need to smoke. Okay, but nowadays the PEZ candies are not just limited to peppermints, because we've seen a lot of fruity flavored peppermint PEZ candies also. Sometimes you have orange, sometimes you have strawberries, a wide range of choices for your PEZ candies. But the dispensers nonetheless remain to be the same. Okay, so this is great, isn't it? Okay, Snoopy, the beloved dog of Charlie Brown, and such a wacky character. I just love his multitudinal personifications. I mean, he has the most numerous alter egos that I could possibly know. Okay, you know I have a character, Amazing Grace, and for a time she also has assumed a lot of personalities herself. I think I sort of got that from Snoopy. I mean, this very, very imaginative little dog, and so I was able to develop a comic character who also has this very expansive imaginations, so much so that she has assumed a lot of personalities as well, be they fictional or I mean historical personalities. Okay, so thank you, Snoopy, and I must say this particular toy was and is an amazing grace. So once again guys, let's try to be thankful to God for all the amazing grace that come into our lives, be they in the form of a Snoopy PEZ dispenser, just like this one, a vintage Snoopy PEZ dispenser at that. A great addition to my Percy's toy collection. Or also be thankful for, you know, Charlie Brown, Charles Schulz, for creating all of these wonderful Peanuts characters, from Charlie Brown, Sally Brown, Peppermint Patty, Marcy, Schroeder, Lucy Van Pelt, Rerun Van Pelt, Linus Van Pelt, Woodstock, and then of course Snoopy. They have been a great inspiration for me, a great source of entertainment, and a lot of laughters, and also a great source of some of life's lessons as well. Yeah. Or basically guys, let's be thankful for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story, or non-fast food Toy Story. Thank you to the new subscribers. Please keep them coming because we still have a lot more Percy's Toy Stories up my sleeves. So until the next one, bye bye, I'll see you around. Bye. Yoo-hoo.